Hey everyone, it's Graphic back with another video, and today we're going to showcase a little bit of a game that I played of Solo Queue ranked in Elite. So, the Elite is the highest rank, obviously, in Rematch. Most of you guys know that by now, but a lot of you guys still wondering how you win games in Solo Queue. So, I'm going to show you guys one of the most effective ways to actually win games in Solo Queue is playing Midfield. Midfield's going to be that most defensive, as well as a chance to play offense occasionally as well. So, it's going to give me that striker feel as well as defender feel throughout the game, and it makes it a little less boring, in my opinion, when you're playing with a team that is just not meshing well. So I'm going to hopefully find a team that meshes well here. Thankfully, we do have a goalie, but I do start it off with a really bad pass into a bad challenge. So kind of starting it off opposite of what we did last game, or the last recorded video I sent you guys where I had a blade shot to start the game off, respect of the teammates. This one I'm going to have to earn it back because the first pass I get, I throw a bad one. So we're going to hopefully gain that trust back here as we're starting to kind of play that midfield. One thing you guys should recognize as you play midfield as well is use your minimap to realize where everyone is at on the map. So of course I can tell somebody is behind me right now, so I'm going to be playing right in front of them in the box, making sure I can challenge anything that comes our way. Again, playing defense is a huge part of winning games. In Rematch, it's going to be very necessary to beat a lot of these good teams. So here we're going to try to reset and get a nice little pass down into the corner. I figure with two guys down there, we should have a win of some sort. It looks like we did get the ball stolen from us, though. So, of course, back in the defensive stance we go. I am trying to get a little bit of a challenge here, and that's where you kind of overwhelm people, is when they start dribbling and they have people too close to them. Again, another terrible pass, guys. Another terrible pass. So two bad passes in a row. Thankfully, we are making it up with some decent defense. So we'll continue to hope that is the case as we go through, that the defense stays strong while we are making mistakes on the offense occasionally. It is much harder in this game, by the way, to play offense. Just keep that in mind. There I kind of baited my extra effort. I still have it already back up, so I'm going to use that to get to this corner here. We're going to try to give a pass to one of our crosses there in the top box. Looks like we missed it a little bit. It's unfortunate, but it's going to be just fine. He probably could have played it a little slower, got a better shot. Unfortunately here, they do have a nice little opening blade shot. Those are fairly easy to block at this point in time, though. Goalies are just getting too good for just, one-on-one scenarios. And actually, I'm disconnecting here. So, connection lost. You've disconnected from the slow clap servers. We're actually going to have to reconnect in the middle of this game. So, that's what makes this game a little more interesting, is we're actually going to be in a 4v5 scenario while I'm disconnected. So, hopefully the team can stay strong while I'm reconnecting. I had to actually get back onto the slow cap servers and reconnect. It looks like maybe some of them had the same situation, though, as we load back in. So, here we load back in. There we go. Okay, so now you can see that they actually had a shot on net while I was out of there. So the scorecard or scoreboard looks a little weird. Looks like they have 6 people. They only have 5. I know it has one guy twice in there, but still going to try to play that midfield, though. Mob's going to send one back to me. I'm going to try to juke this guy out a little bit to get us some space. Nothing really that I like right here, so I'm going to try to get some space to actually generate some kind of play. I actually get a good pass in. Dirty Dan just sends it against the wall and doesn't really get much set up there, so unfortunate play by him. But it's, again, so hard to score in the box if they have decent or even, average defenders at that. So Elijah actually left the game here too, so he's disconnecting. I am getting some good dribbles off, making sure we get some space on some of these passes. We had a good play there. Dirty Dan with a nice pass. Mob with an okay shot, but it needed a little better placement to get that one in there. But again, goalkeeping is so good at the higher ranks, and that's why it makes it so hard to score. So we're going to get another little steal into another little steal into a hopefully a pass up to Mob, but he's not separating yet. Now he is. So we're going to pass it across. Mob's going to have a chance to score again. He goes a little high, tries to get the comebacker, but goalkeeper's there again. And one thing I've tried to teach you guys over the last couple of games we've played is that you always want to go high multiple times. That goalie always has time to recover until you get him into a panic state to where he's just jumping and flopping around like a fish. So you want to always go high multiple times. If he goes high one more time there, I believe he would get it with the next header, a pretty easy goal. So just always go extra. Almost got up to that ball, but just couldn't quite get there in time. So it doesn't look like we're going to be striking in this game, fellas, at the moment. So we're going to have to hopefully just continue to pass some decent passes. Here I'm just kind of watching the goalie. I know he shouldn't get that ball, so I'm going to try to push up quickly and get ahead of the game. Mob has the ball in the wing. He's going to send it across the top. A little too close, but Dirty Dan is able to actually get prio there, most likely using kind of the boost cheese or the extra effort cheese, which isn't really cheese at this point. Everyone knows about it, so make sure to take advantage of that, and this is kind of the main kind of thing I want to say, guys. If you don't know about the extra effort cheese, which you didn't even use there, you can use extra effort and use the pass, and you're going to get priority over every single other person in there, even the goalie. So, but that's really all I wanted to showcase. I just wanted to showcase some midfield gameplay. There's not too much excitement for the rest of this game. If you guys want to see more like this, definitely let me know down in the comments below. Hopefully you guys liked it. Like I said, this is how you win in Solo Queue Ranked. Play a position that is needed, or is needed to be filled, that is. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. I'll see you guys all in the next one.